every time.
Hey everyone, this is Doc Holiday 5, and this video is part 2 of the story for Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, patch 5.4. If you like the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. Until next time, stay safe.
Oh. Alright, once we get loaded in, we will continue. Yeah. So this is the continuation of patch 5.4 storyline. So there will be spoilers. Okay, well, hopefully that's over. Oh my god, really? What are you talking about? Looks good on my end, so I don't know. There we go. Let's get the nonsense out of the way. Done with that one. Now we go on to the next one. Alright. Oh. Okay. Then we gotta look at this one. Once we get this out of the way, we'll continue the story. Just gotta get this nonsense out of the way. 18, so I gotta go down. Oh, 185, really? Dang. Thought it was gonna sell more than that. Alright. Alright, let's go, guys. Why didn't that work? That is insane. Can't mark the. Can I mark close by it? That is intriguing. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that's right. Look, there's Alexander. Yay! Big old dome. I remember when that wasn't there. Yes, sirree. It's underneath, right? Yep. Found it. Oh. I knew it was right there. Okay, here we go, guys. Continuation of the story right here. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil? Very well. This is gonna be funny. God, the music, guys.
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create corpses with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers. We'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother Porksy, as it were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of frugal familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place. Payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the maker's quarters. I'll send one of my proggies ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only to tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. All right. Let's get out of here. Matoya's cave. Awesome. Alright, where are we going now? Let's go. I'm glad we get to fly. Oh, whoa. Alright, let's go. I can't wait to finish this story, you guys. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relic. Brawl is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within, you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein to request ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and well, I regret be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, Only say the word, I will show you in. Oh, it's my first dungeon. Nice, finally. I was wondering when I was going to get to it. Wondering when I was going to get to my dungeon. Nice. Let's up to it. Oh. Instant. That was amazing. Now let me let these people know. Hey. That's my first time. Let's go.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Pirogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Love it. How did he use it already? Oh. Yep. Usually dungeons aren't too hard. What? How did I get hit with that? Really? Let's go. Oh shit. Wasn't expecting that at all. He's doing it. Pretty easy so far. Oh, love, yeah. Look at that music. Yeah, buddy. What I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Again, really? I don't want to get hit. I guess it's good music for the dungeon, though. For what the dungeon is. Yay! Yeah. Level designs are amazing. There we go. Fast music. Oh, get away from me. Get some of them. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Got some mechanics. Oh. This one's pretty straightforward. Not too bad. when it's on showing on stream. Let's go.
Right then, let's get this over with.
All right.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Oh shit. Really? I gotta fight her before I can use her. Alright, let's go. Yay! Let's go. Nice, I like that. I like it. Oh, this is like crazy. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. That's so great. I like it, I like it. I like it a lot. Where'd you go? Oh shit. Oh. Dang. I like it. I like this. Nice. This is good stuff. Yay! I like that one. It's a pretty good one. Yay! They got me out through comms because I was new. I liked it though. It's a pretty good dungeon. Good last boss. Oh man.
There we are, quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Oh.
That should suffice.
It better.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some corpses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
So we'll see.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Step closer, boys. Step closer.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Justola. They are as peas in a pod, aren't they? I'll finish the first dungeon. Yay. That was it. We only got one dungeon this time? That saddens me. Well then, my friends, let us return to Laminsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so let's go here. I wonder how long this story is. Alright, I'm back. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with this Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak. I proclaim to all who'd listen, and then give up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you lead us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit. Hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Wildbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting? Aye, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with predominant partridge. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the three pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilifar, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Scard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasted the yellow jackets and the rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned not of any value. Leave it to us. Yeah, let's say that. We'll get to the bottom of it. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Psychord wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. That's what I'm talking about. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sakard. If you could approach the pirates, Dante, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Will do, my lady. right. Really? A little bit. Oh. Well. I don't know what that was. Just kicked me out of the game. There we go. Oh dang, I still haven't unlocked the dancer job. I forgot about that. Oh man. You want to know about Sicard? Wiggly bugly is it? Find some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for there was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet. Yeah. Not that we Sarans are struggling mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasts. Get the first pick of the produce for your trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as can't sell on account. Curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this in a matter of some debate. As you know, permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Emperor turned it upon itself. In order to adapt, we Kurgans have taken to trade with the East, but executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. Where's he at? Oh. I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sakar turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as how they are coming by the corn. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioner do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hori Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever worsening relations between the beast tribes and the Legacy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the Colbits and the Sahagan lack the means with which to summon them. Do you mean to say the executors are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as of yet. We must investigate further. Agreed. So how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Which one do we want? Clearly, none of them are good for me. I'll take direct hits. I'll take tenacity. I'll take skill tree. I guess I will sell it. Yay! During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Lamensa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at the Embrace in Lower Lenosha shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Alright. Oh yeah. It's getting late. Alright. There's gotta be. Yeah, it's not this one. There we go. So, What is this? It's a housing? Oh, I'll keep that if it's a housing item. See what the next one got me. Select. Now we can go where he's at. Oh, wait. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Now let's see, I forgot. I think it's there. Thank God we're gonna fly. Oh. Alright, let's go. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be a worry of those allied to the Admiral, the science not least of all. Compared to yours and Dante's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of the flyer. He is right, and even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look to mix with society underground. That's funny. But very well, I leave it to you. Got business with me, Catboy? Dang. You're the crystal wholesaler? That I am, but you're no merchant. So what do you want for the crystals? Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you got there. Okay. That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use not but the finest materials. I bet you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. It takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain there that's no ordinary crystal adore your staff, so I'll make an exception. Okay. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Up and over. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, slow down. They went into that tunnel quietly now. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogumoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So how much you want? Ogumoro, taken from the Golbeds, just as we suspected. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. I'm not getting. Can't hear nothing. Oh man, how can I hear nothing? There we go. Got it now. Okay, I got it now. Sorry about that. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Lamenta. So, we've established you aren't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so shall I return the favor. We come here to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Lamenta make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it does not say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we kept our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait. Just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours, him especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed and battered Loon Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors, we are. I don't know about that. When they were still Imperial ships about, we did our bid for Lamenta and went after them. But the Garlean's gone. There's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen, so let us that. It's only fair. Though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being said, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. They knew they were coming. How about that? I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa are not to be trifled with. Hell no. But all's well that ends well. Agree to the meeting. Let us hurry back and pass his invitation to the Admiral. Yeah, buddy. Welcome back, my friends. What's news? So they have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sakard's invitation and would have you join me as my guest. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the scions present to bear witness. Something's gonna happen.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Please.
Too bloody right!
Oh my god, really?
It's till we die!
What we want, we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
Ho ho.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Relict and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then?
They don't care.
Or shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so.
Okay. Bring it on.
Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Oh shit. A duel. Let's do it. Let's see how this ends. Oh.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
It's the captain!
Oh.
Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Lemsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral.
Oh.
And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Adam. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Oh, he got put in his place. Yes, he did. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfrey would intervene. But full glad I am that he did. 'T would have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. That's 7. Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. We proceed. There is something you should know. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagins swarmed at our halls in ever greater numbers. The Mensa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. Agreement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lenosha, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, till every elm of Hildebrand poured the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobold's trust, even should we cure their temper. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait, they would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye. And given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely, he is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and they are my venture founders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative and may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influences is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alisei would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do, and had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbran. So I'm glad to cure that priest or die trying. I believe in you, Alisei. I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. Here we go. It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there and on. Yay. All right.